Yo, yo, yo. What's up, guys? How are we doing? Jack, what's up, buddy? Haven't been on FIFA for a while. What's the grind at the moment? 80 plus player picks and League SBCs, buddy. Today's the final day of the giveaway. So I gotta spam League SBCs, otherwise I owe you guys money. I've yet to pack a tradable Future Stars from the 2 tradable packs in the League SBCs. I've gone through hundreds of times, it feels like. What would you recommend me doing? Jack, if you actually haven't been around for a while, buddy, it is the not pinned, my bad. It's the first video in the chat is the 80 plus player pick, and then the third, or in the description, my bad. We have 3 videos in the description. It's the 80 plus, we have the Future Stars Academy upgrade, and then we have the Premium League SBC upgrade. All 3 of them are at the top, buddy. I would recommend, depending on what you're wanting to do right now, you could do League SBCs into the 80 plus player picks. That would probably be ideal. And then go from there. Dude, how do you even say his name? I'm just going to call him K. Wait, I haven't seen many leaks for this next promo. Are the cards looking sick? What's going on with them? Looking like it could be really nice stats. If Millwall win on Saturday, Middlesbrough could get second. That's going to be a very hard game for you guys to win, though. Do you, not to say you can't win, do you think you can honestly beat Sheffield? All bias aside. Cryptic, what's up, buddy? Fred handball? I must have missed it. They're a dodgy team. I wonder if ESPN is showing it. I might be able to watch it tomorrow morning. Unless they play at the same time that Centurions does. We shall see, though. How you guys doing today? Welcome to the stream. Today, you know the day. It's the final day of the Future Stars grind. We have yet to pack a tradable Future Stars from the League SBC grind. If we do not pack one, we owe you guys a $25 giveaway. So, we have all tonight still. I plan on getting one, man. Not giving up hope yet. Where's the first Man U? Gonna be hard now that Pedri and Gavi are out for the second leg? Dude, that game was more fun than any of the Champions League ones. Changed my mind. That was such a good game. You packed Tillman? Dude, I don't know how I haven't packed Tillman yet, in all honesty. And guys, the giveaway is pinned in chat if you haven't entered yet. Make sure you guys enter before tomorrow. We'll be picking the winner on stream. You're a United fan and a Millwall fan? Wait, how does that work? Who do you like more, United or Millwall? How does that work, supporting 2 teams from the same country? I find like that'd be hard. Like, Sunderland and AC Milan, I feel like I can get away with, because it's very rare that they're ever going to play each other. Millwall more because you're local? I got it. Alright, if you guys have share plays, feel free to send them over today too. We did the icon the other day, and my goodness, did we hit the jackpot, boys. If you missed it, it's the YouTube short on the channel. If you want it, get spoiled. Here you go. Beauty of a card. He's so good. Don't mind the Thiago Silva red card. Nothing to see there. We're gonna grind, get the icon for you today. Sounds good, buddy. Sounds good, my dude. I'm in the UK. How would the giveaway work if I win? Did you enter the giveaway? It says exactly what you need to do and how it'll work. Just make sure you read the directions on it. Doesn't matter where you live. All you need is to be subscribed to the channel. And if you win, be able to have some form of social media I can reach out to you on. Whether that be Discord, Instagram, Twitter, literally anything. Most of my audience is not in the United States, so I expect the winner is going to be non-United States. Good, if you're subscribed and you left a comment on that community post, you should be good to go. You will be entered, my dude. You see Timmy Ortega's price? No, I didn't. 1.65? How much did we sell him for? Do you remember what we sold him for? Or what I sold him for, I should say. 1.55? Oh, that's not bad. How do you enter a giveaway? It is pinned in chat, buddy. It's up to you guys if you want to read it. All right. Dude, you know what I'm feeling again? I'm feeling silver invested, but I don't know if I should. Oh, what a snipe. Let's go. Dude, Kunde's own goals are world class. World-class striker. How many is that this season? Alright, where is it? I think we need a couple more at least. Got right back. Got center backs. Two more. Do we have the chem? We have the chem already. Yeah. Sun 50. Okay, we'll do goalkeeper to the right wing. Perfect. Nah, bro, but Barca got robbed with that handball. Wait, I must have missed the handball. When did that happen? When was the handball? Okay, I need to check Libertadora's manager prices. It must have been... Was it the Uruguay manager that was worth something? Because I don't know why they would have been up. Like the 80 or something minute. Just wasn't a handball. I'll have to watch like a replay of it because I must have completely missed it. Speaking of handballs, Thiago Silva, what a goal that was the other day. My goodness. What a player. Had we not beat Barcelona, we outplayed them 90% of the game. You have to have people score goals more than the opposition to win. So when Weghorst missed that in-on goal shot, that counted. When Sancho missed the free gift he got, that counted. All that would have helped out. Dude, this might be the biggest scam of a pack this year. The 300k. That might be worse value than the Black Friday one. Do you guys remember that? Alright, we got Mena. Wait, how do I have so many? Wait, what's going on? What? Dude, I'm so confused. I don't remember getting these. Barca 61 possession. Yeah, I mean, you expect Barca to have a majority of possession. What did chances created look like? I can tell you. Seems like United made some pretty good chances. They just couldn't finish a lot of them. All right, first run through done. It took us 10 minutes to do. Possession doesn't win games. True. Question is, now that the game's going to be in Manchester, how do you think it's going to go? Alright, the Lortz and Gonzo. We'll throw them in a player pick. Very tight game in the second leg. Yeah, I still think that game has been better than any Champions League game so far. Been very entertaining to watch. All right, first player pick, boys. What do you think it's going to be? I'm saying 84. We still need to do the daily 84 times 5 today. I don't think there's anything else we need to do besides just player SBCs. Because we got the icon done. We get another one tomorrow, I believe. We got some high-end fodder for that ready to go, which should be good. We did the mixed campaign dig or whatever that was. Who do we pack in that again? Bukayo Saka, I think. Feel bad for Scunthorpe fans. They got relegated from League 2 and now are facing relegation in the National League. Really? Alright, we'll take McTominay for the next League SBC run. Alright, do we have the final Packersoft open? Yes. Try to complete Pogba, Mane, and Rashford Player of the Month before they expire. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you spam League SBCs, you're going to get tons of fodder. The amount of walkouts and high-end boards I've gotten in the past 2 days. It's been crazy. Alright, Suarez, Dallas, Donzo. Where's the Danzo? There he is. Boom. We'll chuck in off leagues first. If we see a League 1 card, we can chuck those in too. So I'll not be using League 1. On a fresh account, complete all the advanced SBCs currently on 12K and hope I get rewarded from champs. I'm debating whether or not I play champs this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to or not. Alright, what do we got for Prem? What do we have for Prem? Isaac, Wan-Bissaka, Baltaman, Endo, can't do Botman if we have Isaac in. We do 2 English center backs though. Right? No, they're both AFC. Chelsea. Tomini. Take out Wan-Bissaka. And then we put in Babu. It's 14 cab. Need one more position. Should I buy the players for League SBCs? And if I can, I have barely any of the players. G, I would recommend looking in the description of this stream, buddy, for our League SBC video to help you if you don't have a lot of players and not a lot of coins. Once you start getting going, there's going to be tons of stuff that you don't even need to buy because you'll get it untradeable throughout just opening the packs of League SBCs. But if you're starting at a very low point, I would play it more conservative. Yeah, feel free to watch that video. Let me know if you have any questions, buddy. Thoughts on Stockport fan pace? I have 0 thoughts. Like there, we didn't have to buy a single card there. Whole SBC done with just what we had. The week for Pogba and under 2 weeks for Mane. Dude, I don't think I'm going to finish Mane myself. I'm playing just to get Gordon because there's an 88 for fodder. That's going to complete Lindstrom, Ramsey, and Ravella this weekend as well. Hey, good luck with that, man. Good luck with that, dude. Alright, let's try Bundesliga this time. We'll do Germans. Berabi, Schlotterbeck. You need to get done. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, Adeyemi. Now we just need a goalkeeper who's German, preferably. There you go. Only had to buy 1 player. Not a massive fan of Mane. I don't think. Again, if you're doing it with untradeable stuff, that's one thing. If you're buying it out, I feel like there's so many better cards you could go for, but that's just my take. Unless you have like a Bundesliga squad and he'd be a huge upgrade to your team. I keep hearing good things about Small, and I don't know whether or not to believe it though. What is so good about the card, in your opinion? I need 2188 rated players and 1089 rated players altogether. Wait, why that many 88 rated players? We should probably do marquee matchups as well. Because what happens if you pack like a 90 and use lower rated fodder? Man is collecting cards like his stamp book collection. I love the flow we got right now with League SBCs. Once we get to 10 million coins, I'm going to love it even more. It's going to be like the perfect speed of investments, trading, everything else. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Dante, what's up, buddy? Position mods for 1.4K? Jeez. What are shadows at right now, do you know? I got 4,000 in my club. I meant the guy that needs the 88s and 89s. No, I knew you meant that. I'm doing good, Dante. How you doing today, buddy? Dan, what's good, brother? Or Dash, I should say. Final day, boys. Can we get a tradable future star? The longer this goes on, the less likely it's looking, man. We've gone through so many times. I'm back in training, went for a short run and hit the gym for a shoulder press workout, so I'm good, thanks. Hopefully back on the rise. Nice. I did leg day today. Did some squats, did some deadlifts, and did the what do you call them when you put your the foot on the like the bench? And then you have dumbbells in your hand, and you're like lunging and squatting at the same time. I'm blanking on the name of it. Low row? I don't think it's called that. I don't know. You said they're 1,400 for position mod? Sheesh. Is it Bulgarian squats? Yeah, Bulgarian squats. You start away from the bench, put your foot on the bench, have your knee touch the ground. You pick up the weights. It feels really good when you're done. But during it, it feels like absolute hell. Alright, what do we have so far? We need... our favorite right mid. Pizzini's sheep, boys! Let's, some open bids. Wait for the day I accidentally misclick on these and hit buy now instead. It's gonna happen. You get row similar to that, but not that. But that's great for back. It's good. I can barely lift, but I know what I'm doing. Yeah, 100%. Gym workouts after you feel like you are good to take on anything. True. Especially the pre-workout. The reason for the 88s is just the solutions I looked up. Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna say that seems like an outrageous amount of ones you need. However, if you want to kind of quote-unquote take a shortcut of that, you got two options. Obviously, if you're trading on the side, any amount of coins you generate could very quickly, if you're making like 50k an hour, 100k a day, whatever it is, pay for some of those cards that are needed. But think about all the SBCs that are out that are high 80 rated fodder. Let's take a look real quick. That doesn't have crazy teams, right? 88 for an 83 and 84. 87 for... that one's going to be harder. You don't want to do that. Hilaire. 82 and 84 for an 88 rated. Balotelli. 83 and 84. Got an 87 for an 82 and 84 team. Got an 88 Brandt for an 83 team. The team of the week. Other ones had team of the week too. I forgot to mention that. Got the Chris Smalling. 83 and 85. Ozzy Mean. 83 and 84. Tons of stuff. It's great. Some are cheap. Yeah, we're going to be making a ton of coins. A ton of coins. If we decide to invest today. Which I'm trying to kind of play best of both worlds where we can non-stop open packs but invest at the same time. That's extremely difficult. Not going on the side right now with these prices. Alright, we need, what, 2 more? Dude, look at Rocket Man. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna lose my mind, bro. How much is our favorite center back? $1,500. So the day at 2K? Yeah. Dude, marquee matchups day is so nice for the market. It's beautiful. Back Denzel out of the Nuno Tavares 82 plus picks. They've been cracked. Nice. Yeah, we can craft a couple here in a little bit. Most marquee matchups up to 70K with my investments. Oh, GG. Easy money. Alright, I club stocked a bunch of lids in my club too. That should be different teams they can use for quite a few run-throughs. Made some extra coins. Thought might as well. Here we go, second run through. That one took about, I think, 12 minutes. Doing a group project with 8 people. It's due tomorrow. Found out an hour ago that none of them have done their work. So I have 13 hours to do all of their work for the last month. Aren't group projects the best? Don't worry, they get you prepared for life, man, because the same thing happens in other aspects. We all get the same grade? Yeah, that's always challenging, man. That's a tough one. All right, let's see if we can do an 84 times 5. Look at this. So I have a 91, 80, 289s, and 288s for the repeated icon tomorrow. It comes out tomorrow, correct? What else do we need? I might have to buy a card. 82, 83. Hey bro, how are you? I'm doing fantastic, buddy. How are you doing today, man? Yeah, group projects are never fun when you have groups like that. The question is, did you just find out today they did no work? How to participate in the giveaway? If you look at the pinned message in chat, buddy, it explains exactly what you need to do, my man. We'll do that. We'll do Hoiberg. And boom. We're good. I might get out of Shadows this weekend for a potential investment. We'll see. If I can get to like 6 mil liquid. 5-6 mil liquid. Just set on a bunch of like walkouts and stuff to go back down in price. Might be worth it, but I don't know. Does your schools really have minimum word minimums on essays? That seems so arbitrary and unhelpful. Depending on your teacher, the assignment, different things like that, there can sometimes be. Usually teachers are good enough to know that if a student has just a bunch of filler words, even though they hit a certain word count, it's not good writing, so they take that into account. So you can technically, depending on who your teacher is again and what school you go to, be under the word count, but if it's good enough, it shouldn't matter. It's more kind of like a, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a suggestion. Yeah, I watched the Barca Man U game. What'd you guys think? I feel like that was better than any Champions League game. I'm super excited for the second leg. A huge investment marking matchups didn't pay off as Spurs and West Ham player prices barely rose. Was it certain positions that rose? Need an advice if you may. What's up, buddy? Doing data science and analytics. So calculus, statistics, programming, databases. I have a normal 81 Rashford. He has 11 goals and 10 assists in 11 games. Nice. Chelsea, how's it going? How we doing today? No walkout. Oh my gosh. Have a budded club. What's the best way to start doing an SBC? Julian, if you look in the description of the stream, we have our League SBC video, buddy. I'd highly recommend you watch the League SBC video to understand how to do League SBCs and build up the fodder in your club. Start getting a bunch of tradable and untradeable from the League SBC grind. Alright, Adu will throw in. We'll do a La Liga run through. Let's see if we can avoid buying a single player. Yes, League SBCs are what I want to do. Yep, then watch that video, buddy. Should be the third link in the description. This is how to grind the premium league upgrade. You click that, you watch it. It'll give you a really good idea of how we do it, how you can save a lot of money, different ways you can make coins while doing it, ways to save even more money. As always, if you have any questions after watching, feel free to ask, buddy. Martin, what's up, bud? Should I sell tradable players from League SBCs? That's completely your call. I usually do. There might be a couple I keep for different reasons, but I usually sell everything. That's players from one club. Who's from the same club? Right there. Same one there. That works though. That works. That doesn't. So we need one more prem. Let's chuck in Martinelli. Boom. You don't have to buy a single card. Can't watch so long. My mom is mad. Why is she mad? Did she catch you doing the Sudamericana instead of Libertadores? What my bet I made for the United match. It was my first bet in my life. Don't get addicted, buddy. Can you keep silver libs as an investment? Yes. Or you can flip for profit. That's your call. I do both. I usually club stock and then sell whatever I don't have. Or sell I have duplicate of, I should say. Gold prices are starting to fall a little bit now that the player picks are on the way out. Which is a perfect thing. Love to see it. We need one more. Mouse. go. Check an aroma. You still need rares. What do we have from Bundesliga? 1, 2. Players from the same club. Who do we use from the same club? Roma. Do that. We can do that, and then do we do the same club again? That we'll do. Do you have any silvers? Yes. Yes. Let's go. Perfect. The rare requirement taken care of there. And then do we have a Serie A silver? Don't. We have a Musso. Can't put him in. Chem doesn't matter anymore. Let's just chuck in a Bundesliga player we don't have. Here we go. I'm trying to grind for Ramos. Need him alongside Maldini. He is an absolute beast. He's so good. Red listed mod in here? Dude, everyone's here today, man. It's a mod reunion. Say I was not allowed to go after school. I still went out. Uh-oh. So what you're saying is you're going to be banned IRL. Your mother's going to put you in a timeout. Dude, I'm pushing towards Div 2. It's crazy, man. I won a couple today. I think I'm halfway to Div 2. It's getting sweatier and sweatier. Walkout. A non-dupe, I think. Perfect. Can't remember if we used Cruz or not. If you had to pick out of Pogba or Mane, Pogba without a question. Easiest answer of my life. Alright. Let's do this. Chuck both of them into a player pick. So many high rate fodder, but I don't want to do any SBC, or they're not worth it for me. Okay. Good for you, I guess. Tomorrow the icon should be coming back, right? We'll probably do something like that. SBC you're grinding, player picks, and league SBCs. Messi World Cup, what's up, bud? What do I do? Because I can't stop grinding league SBCs. I know, buddy, it's addicted, man. You just don't stop. You keep doing it. It's unlimited packs. One, two, three, four, five, 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 5 crews, I'm not flexing or kidding, it hurts. Nah, I feel you, man. I still have to tell you if you don't want to do an SBC. If they're untradeable and you're quick selling them, just because you don't want to put it into anything fodder-wise, why don't you do, have you done the daily 84 times 5? Have you done the crappy like player of the months and stuff for tradable packs? What do you do with 13K? I would take a look at our trading tip from today, Martin. You could easily make, probably from that 13K, you could easily get to 50K plus today. Easy money, especially since it's marquee matchups day. You got him again? I hate Tony Cruz because he always comes up in my 84 times 5. Has Keylor Navas, besides his inform, has his gold officially become the Prem version? Or is it still PSG? I think he's still PSG, right? Card-wise? I don't know if they've updated him yet. Well, we'll find out if we back him. A cheeky little Keylor Navas. British Empire. Nice name. Hey bro, if I start doing Mbappe SBC now, do you think I could do it in time? How many days until he goes away? You have 600K, so you have the ability to make more coins and you have the ability to buy out some stuff. If you grind League SBCs, take advantage of player picks and things like that. Most likely you could get them done, but still going to be a lot of grinding. Alex, what's up, buddy? His gold's PSG? Okay. All right. Next run through. Or finish this run through up, I should say. Bow. Easy money. Bow! Zempedri, easy money. What's his Zempedri going for? 900 within 10 minutes. Which clubs are the best or the most golds? Was it Belize? The best are the ones with the least amount of golds. If you watched our video today, we go over most teams, buddy. If you're struggling, you get a visual. You get players. You get different filters. Highly recommend watching that. We'll do my 84 times 5 again? Sure. feel free to send the shirt play, buddy. Alright, here we go. Did most of the SBC section left over Charleston in the icon pack and Mbappe. Think I'll do the expensive squads first, as they'll be easier to complete if I have to buy some players. What I'd recommend, buddy, if you can do like the player of the months and stuff with your lower end fodder, right, to get yourself like an 88 rated card, get yourself a bunch of those 88 specials. That way you only have to maybe buy like 1 or 2 high end golds. That's going to really help you with the higher squads. Alright, good luck, buddy. Inform. Rodri, nice. Better than just 84s, man. Cheeky little Kaylor Navas as well. Let's go. Not bad. Better than mine, that's for sure. Good idea, I'll do that. Yeah, it's going to really help you with the higher stuff. Thank you, Bubba. No problem, buddy. Thank you. All right. The app's not working anymore. Hopefully it lets us get back in. One day we'll get something crazy. One of these days, for sure. Do we know how many cards are coming out tomorrow for this new promo? I'm excited for it, man. I'm going to grind League SBCs a bunch tomorrow. Tomorrow should be quite a long stream. Nothing's going on. Saturday is going to be a little iffy. So I got a meat raffle I'm going to. So we'll probably be live like an hour before new content on Saturday. And then we'll be live up until like an hour after new content. So we'll probably be like a... What is going on? Why does it do this every time? If I close the app, why does it keep doing that? Bro, I'm so confused. I'm from Algeria. Omar, welcome, buddy. Does the same to me? It makes no sense. Is that a tall at the right back? It happens to me every day. It does it with like the music and stuff too. It pisses me off. It does it with the cameras, music. I'm just sick of it, man. So I want you guys to peep something. We started with 1,100,000, I think 25,000 coins. So we're technically down 25k. But in the meantime, got all these cards yet to sell. And then we have all these bids as well. Isn't that beautiful? Mr. TZ, what's up, dude? How we doing on this fine day? It's gorgeous, Mumbo. And just wait till we get to the point where we have so many coins we don't care about profit anymore. Just spam League SBCs even harder. It's going to be glorious, man. If they bring back these same exact League SBCs for Team of the Season, my goodness, are we going to go crazy. You best believe I'm packing every single Sunderland Team of the Season. If there's even one, just one, in the EFL Team of the Season, I'll pack it. You best believe. How long are you going to be live for? A while today. It's 5 o'clock, probably another 2 hours at least. He's got 91 Mbappe. GG, man. It's what the kids call a W. So outside today, driving, looking for boys who had paintball guns. They stopped me outside. So I am on the way home. I'm G the Girl Cop. Nicolay, buddy, I'm remembering your name in chat. Having screenshots. I don't know when the day is going to be, dude. I feel like we're going to hear about you someday and be like, yeah, dude used to hang out in our stream. Crazy he did that. But I could see it coming. You have to be on some sort of list by now. I don't know how else to put it, mate. Your menu just stopped responding to the controller? Who's the dupe? Did we just get Martial? I already forgot. What else could we put in? Leicester. Spurs. It's probably not going to be enough rating if we put them in. We'll see though. Is the same club. To Fulham. Did we use Arsenal yet? I don't even know if we did City. Chuck City in. Who can we save? Sega. That's not Keb? There we go. Clash of Brawl Stars, yeah. Clash less than Brawl Stars, though. Barely log on. Dude, so growing up, I feel like we all in middle school were addicted to phone games. I feel like that's pretty normal for dudes. During COVID, I got addicted to a phone game. I can't remember what it was called. I remember the cookie clickers and stuff back in the day. Those were addicting. It was... I might still have it. Hold on. Let me see if I have it. It was one of those games where you collect cards and you like level them up and you can evolve them. Idle Heroes. My goodness. I lost probably a year during COVID to Idle Heroes. The amount of time and dedication I put into that game was unhealthy. And the reason why I was so addicted is I had two friends who were also playing as well. So we constantly were trying to one-up each other. And then one of my buddies starts spending hundreds of dollars on the game. I'm like, hey, pause, bro. You can't be doing that. What the hell, man? Ricardo and Tobito we got to throw in. The fact that you can just whip out a game or two in like 5 minutes. Yeah, those games, anything that you can get on and quickly get done is very addicting. Yeah. I try to not play phone games anymore. One of the main reasons is if I'm on my phone playing a game, I might as well be doing like companion app so I can be used for like the stream and stuff. But also too, like I don't want to waste my life on that again. Went crazy for a while, man. I've packed a tradable future star, but I haven't packed a tradable future star from the League SBC packs, so the giveaway is still on. You're addicted to Pokemon Unite at the moment? Is that the new Pokemon game? I love Pokemon so much. Pokemon Fire Red will forever have a place in my heart. Did the premium mixed player pack 30 times and haven't gotten one future star? It's a mobile game. Really? Oh no. Wait, what's Pokemon Unite about? Of course, we have the one team already. That's tough, man. Enter. Do anyone here. Go. Dude, I feel like I'd really like Hogwarts, but I didn't like Harry Potter enough to justify buying it right now. That'll be one of those games I'll play during the summer. That could be really fun. Might spend like 10K on the 84. Do it. Who is handsome, rocks a buzz cut, is a twin, and is gross at making FIFA coins? I don't know, man. Could you compliment this person a little bit more? So we get a better idea of who they are? Hype them up a little bit more. What else about them should I know? What's up, bro? Speak about Hogwarts. How is Hogwarts for you, buddy? Pug was so good, man. He's so good. Is a genius throws weight around like an ape. I didn't think I'd like this guy's card as much as I do. The kit there is amazing. A little hard to get used to him at first, but once you do. I had to switch to a 4-4-2 to accommodate him a little better. Shall I continue? No, I think we know what you're talking about, buddy. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. 4v4 and you defeat the opponent in random Pokemon to collect energy. You destroy their base. Whoever gets the most points wins. 10 or 5-minute games. I hate you, man. Pokemon Unite. You said it's Pokemon Unite? Oh! I remember this game. Yeah. I remember playing that. I think I played it on the Switch when it first came out. Dude, that's been a minute, though. He likes low main. Dude, that low main was so good, bro. So good. Play mid Zidane, Winter Wildcard Cruise, and Flashback Pugman in the midfield in a 4-3-2-1. They're unstoppable. Yo, Mumbo, I need fodder. You know exactly what to hit up, buddy. There's one place that'll get you tons of fodder with very little work. Did the chopsticks come with a large little mane? Yes, sir. Dude, that album is stuck in my head forever as COVID. As the start of COVID. I remember wasn't it released the same exact day? Most people found out they were getting off of school. I think they correlated. 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Got a video on how to grind these and make profit? Mr. Juzzy, if you look in the description of the stream, buddy, there is how to grind the premium League SBC video you can take a look at. Their premium league upgrade. Feel free to give that a watch. If you have any questions, let me know. Remember that was my senior year. I was failing 2 classes and auto-graduated because of COVID. That album came out the same day I went to go get Chinese food. Right before all the places shut down and you couldn't get food anywhere anymore. Besides like Walmart. I used to go to that buffet all the time. Each week, me and my buddy, we'd go to that buffet. So it was peak spring. Like, let me walk through the events, okay? My marketing lecture, my capstone that has 500 students in it, right? we find out that most likely we're going to have 2 weeks of spring break instead of just one because of what's happening. My work, we were looking at flights places, and we're all like, oh, we should probably go on vacation somewhere. Flights seem extremely cheap, and this isn't probably going to be a big thing. My classes got canceled for the rest of the day, or I was done after my marketing class, so I'm like, let me go get some all-you-can-eat buffet, get some sushi and stuff, get some lo mein. So I did that, listened to the album on repeat. Still to this day, one of the best albums in the last, I'd say in the last 5 years. Got done listening to the album, went home, turned on the news. Slowly, it became more and more of a reality what was going on. People got scared, things shut down. My semester was basically over then. And I basically auto-graduated college at that point. Can you shout me out, please? Damn TDM! There you go, buddy. Literally identical to what they said for us, too. Best album anywhere at the time. Not just the US. Woke my dog up? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. He asked for a shout. He said to shout him out, so we wanted to make sure we got his name read. Dan, don't you got Minecraft to be playing, brother? What are you doing here? Don't you got some Minecraft videos to be recording? Whisper me out? No, I'm not doing ASMR. You guys got to pay for that on the OnlyFans. Why is Zempedri only $8.50? It may or may not be a really good idea, chat, if you're listening to my voice right now. Mass bid on Zempedri, less than the buy now. May or may not make you a lot of coins. I mean, if you're talking about pedophiles and the Minecraft community, I'm sure if you just like put big Minecraft YouTubers on a list and spin, you're gonna land on one or two. I don't think Dan was one of them, but I wouldn't be surprised. Not this Dan. The actual YouTuber Dan. Alright, let's finish this up. Let's throw in the strongest. We'll throw in Alvarez. This guy. Should be good. That was good. Remember when COVID schools around my area started closing and stuff like spring break? We got off early and we were the only school still open. It was in 8th grade and me and a bunch of my friends started saying, like, if we don't close now, definitely next week. Lord, behold the teachers for an email from the principal. We're closing, going into spring break a week early. We all acted shook. Dude, honestly, though, it was such a weird feeling because everyone, for a brief second, was extremely happy that school was getting shut down, that work was no longer work. And then, like, the reality set in. Everyone got scared. Every place closed down. So it's like you couldn't do a lot of stuff then. And depending on your living situation, it was either the best thing ever or the worst thing ever. I was still in college, so I had an apartment with my bud, one of my best friends. And it was really fun for a period of time. But then when you have literally nowhere to go, it just very quickly overwhelms you. WSM, what's up, bud? Thoughts on Sunderland legend Adam Johnson? I don't know if legend would be the word I would say with his name, but that's a touchy subject, I'll say. All right, Locatelli ruling. Let's do a 82 plus pick. Why not? They went to North Carolina. Like, I'm going to be back to normal. And the day we were coming back, we got the news that everything was closing. We were like, wait, what? Like, no way. And that's when I noticed, like, this is actually serious. Yeah, dude, like, in theory, I'm thinking, oh, 2-week spring break. This is going to be awesome. I have really no classes now. All my work I already got done. But when everything started closing, you don't understand how much it actually impacts your day. Like, I remember I would go to the gym every single day. Gyms closed down, so you no longer could do that. So we bought some weights and had like a home gym for a little bit. Didn't work as well, but like it gave you something to do. I'd go for walks outside a little bit, but you were very isolated. And the places I normally get food, most of it shut down too. So it's like I couldn't even go out to eat with my friends. I couldn't even hang out with my friends on campus or go anywhere there. So it was truly just like depressing. But video games, next level video games, man. I'll tell you what. That period of Minecraft, that period of FIFA, lockdown is what got me back into FIFA. Warzone, Fortnite, all of that was like in its prime. Some families in our town lost their savings and could never recover. Yeah, there are so many small businesses that just never opened back up. I don't know why, chat. My Discord is like broken on my computer, so I have to use Discord on my phone. It says, well, this is awkward. It looks like Discord has crashed unexpectedly and doesn't let me reload it. So if you're sending me something on Discord, I probably won't see it unless I pull it up on my phone. I've never wanted something so bad. A Harry Maguire cameo. How much does that cost? The Thiago Silva one's expensive. $300 for Harry Maguire? Thiago Silva's isn't like $500. It's $400. Bro, honestly, how cool would that be if as a community we came together and got a Thiago Silva notification thing? What would it be though? Like, what would we have him say? Yeah, it could be that intro screen for sure. But like, what would he say? Gotta go to sleep now? Alright, buddy. Have a good night. Don't catch a case, please. If you do something wrong, turn yourself into the authorities. Lucio is now more than Team Year Militano VVD. Overpriced or fairly priced? I think there's just a lack of supply. They came out during the World Cup or whatever, and then there hasn't been supply of a lot of those cards. Besides the random hero player pick they give us. So those cards just keep shooting up in price. Isn't the Captain Villa pushing $1 million now as well? He's like $850. I remember when he was like, what, 400, 500K? Hey Mumbo, Thiago Silva here. Hope you're making coins on FIFA. Keep up the grind, man. Would have to be simple English. Hello Mumbo, Van Dijk is better than me? Nah, bro. I would never allow him to say that. I think he would laugh while trying to say it. I don't think he could complete it. Do you have any championship games tomorrow? See, I would do a stream goal, buddy, but like logistically speaking, if we were Danny Aaron's, that's like a tax write-off for the business. $400 is no joke to me, and I feel like wouldn't be a good use on that. Is the only thing. 400 is a lot of money. Well, we'll wait till he retires and he drops the price a little bit. again, it's cool in theory. In execution, not as achievable. Even if it was, like, let's say randomly someone donates $400. YouTube would take automatically like half of that, so I wouldn't even have the money to do it. I'd then have to pay out of pocket, which I don't have either. The rest of it, so it'd more realistically have to be like closer to 800, which is even more ridiculous. Gotta watch the All-Star game on Sunday. They're picking teams before the game. First time. Giannis is captain again. Dude, Giannis is such a cheat code, man. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be retired before Thiago Silva's retired, man. Honestly. I didn't even get myself the chem, let alone the writing with that. That was the dumbest purchase I probably could have made. Let's do this instead. Just go like that. We don't have an Arsenal CDM yet. Yeah, Brentford? Shaka. There we go. Perfect. Went to Old Jet? Dude, for the most part, I'm loving PS5 gameplay. Just whatever has happened to the servers, like yesterday and the day before, with passing and stuff, has been a little weird. A little wonky, but besides that, it's been pretty good. Bro, Mumbo, after using the card Prime Balak, isn't that bad? I feel like he wouldn't be that bad. Prime, Makalele's got a big Johnson. Alright, who's the 84 dupe we just got? I think it was Matip, right? Yep. Take a Marquinhos. I'm telling you, dudes, this grind is so good. If you've never done a League SBC grind, it's just consistently unlimited packs. Constantly making player picks from it. Constantly getting fodder. It's beautiful. Your face is a pack? Thank you. I'll get updates from the Centurions game because you liked every tweet from them during the games. Dude, my only like tweets now are like retweets of football stuff. And likes of football stuff. I very rarely use Twitter. Dude, it's snowing like crazy outside, man. Just quick sold Bard. He looks horrible anyways. Like, looks-wise. Sheesh. He's a good-looking lad. I know someone who looks like him. But what if I contact Chelsea to get an autograph of Gallagher and I ask for a Thiago Silva one as well? Would you want me to send it to you? If it's like no additional cost or something, sure. I don't know if you're just like trying to get it for a project or stuff like that. I know I've sent. I got a Landon Donovan autograph on a card back in the day because for a school project, we had to send an email to someone we looked up to. And could see if we could get like an autograph in return. Alright, we need 3 rares, alright? Or is it 2? What if I send my signature by signing as Thiago Silva for you? I'd probably not know. I was going to pitch invade if Chelsea play a friendly versus MLS team. If they do a tour, if they do another world tour in the United States, I would definitely try to go to a game. The question is, would Thiago Silva be playing? I don't know. Preseason, usually you rest all your superstars. Mark Cuban bought the Dallas Mavericks for $285,000. I haven't been the same since. Wait. You mean $285 million? I was gonna, yeah, must be, because that would be extremely cheap, brother. I would go buy a team right now. Take a loan out. Saw a video a year ago. You could technically do it yourself. You just send a pre-stamped envelope and send one back. I send one for Palace. I was going to send one for Connor. I mean, if you want to, buddy. If you get a Thiago Silva. Oh, I just listed him for men. Rip. I would gladly accept. He's tripping. He obviously put in the wrong price, guys. Relax. Relax. Oscar has a little kid at home. He's taken care of. It's been a long day. Think Mark flips libs? I have no doubt in between like doing Shark Tank and all that stuff. He's flipping libs on the side. How do you think he got as rich as he is? Maybe I just send for a Thiago Silva and flex it? But you could. Alright, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 72, 10, 13, 11, 1,000. I think we're good. Sadly, I've just joined the stream. What's up, mumbo? Not much, man. You've missed a bunch of player picks. You've missed like 5 runs through the League SBCs already. No tradable future star yet from the League SBC grind. So if you guys still haven't entered the $25 giveaway, feel free to take a look at the pinned comment. If we still go without a tradable from the Jumbo Gold Pack or the other tradable one in the League SBCs, buy new content tomorrow. Every comment that is on that post and that is subscribed to the channel will enter into the giveaway. I'll select the winner, and you guys will see it on stream tomorrow. Come on, Jumbo Gold Pack, please! He's done amazing for the Mavs. I feel like he's a good business owner. I don't know what the Mavs were when he bought him originally, what he turned it into, but I feel like it's been a good investment. Do you have a video on how to do the league upgrades? Not only do we have a video, buddy, I highly recommend you watch it if you want to do unlimited packs throughout the rest of the year, DJ. If you look in the description, it is the 3rd video link in there. It's how to grind the premium league upgrade. You're worth like $2 bill. I wonder what the investments into MLS teams looks like. Because I feel like the market's drying up a little bit more. And they're not producing enough revenue to justify the prices that people are spending on them. Like, I'd be more inclined to try buy a underperforming European team than an MLS one. $2.4 bill now. 50 hours chance to give away. It's like 1/8 of a Thiago Silva cameo. True. Good point. Alright, I'm back. I've watched the vid. I get how to do them, but I'm stuck with how to make profit. Like flipping libs and what? What are you doing to make profit? Flipping libs, buddy. It's our new, not to put you right back to a video, but our newest video today. We show you how to make essentially unlimited coins the easiest way possible with Libertadores Golds. And since you're here right now, and we're doing the lib right now, you're going to see just how I do it. You ready for this? Be ready to have your mind blown, buddy. Alright, you're going to see like 8 different filters I'm going to run through. Do I watch anime? Yes. I maybe have 5 total animes watched. I've watched Death Note all the way through. I've watched I've watched almost all of Attack on Titan. I'm almost caught up. My Hero Academia, I've watched this season. Naruto, I've watched quite a few seasons. Bleach, I've watched a couple episodes because it's my buddy's favorite. Jujutsu Kaisen, I've watched all the way through. I think Attack on Titans is #1 for me. Death Note's pretty up there. I really love the first half of Death Note. Then it gets pretty repetitive, but until then, it's a amazing anime, in my opinion. Jujutsu Kaisen's up there too. Demon Hunter's pretty good. Or Demon Slayer, I mean, my bad. Alright, let's go through some of the filters. We go over it in the video today if you want to have more of the trading aspect, but this is how we create the filter. Snipe, already made coins on Bow. Easy money there. Universidad, we have Mena already, so we don't need one there. Teleres, we'll use our favorite right mid. 1,500 within the hour. Compare price. Easy money. You can do this with every team that has very few golds. Once you get more comfortable with the price ranges on players, it makes for a very good investment as well. This guy usually pushes 2K. So if you want to treat it like an investment, if you're picking him up for around 1,000 coins, you could essentially double your coins on him. After you get past a minute or so, compare price again. Sometimes there's cards that pop up that you miss, like this one here. That didn't show up the first time. So not only are we picking these cards up for the cheapest to do the SBC for the cheapest, but we're also making coins off of them. So 1,400 pretty quickly goes for. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Easy money. Oh yeah, typical Americans. Typical Americans. Any other Americans here? Do you guys like, anytime you hear criticism from other countries, understand where they're coming from and can honestly see it yourselves? But the second someone makes a smart-ass comment about the United States, no matter how poorly you feel it's run sometimes, no matter who's in office, you just get that random sense of patriotism where you just want to shit on a European. Does anyone else ever feel that way? Like, I don't know where General's from, but I'm assuming he's from the UK. And just in my head right now, I have all the stereotypes down to a T of what I expect him to look like, what I expect him to sound like, what his next insults will be. Yeah, you know what? Now that we're thinking about it, I think the UK needs a little freedom. What do you say, Alex? We should send him a little freedom. No, I can't slander the UK. I cannot slander the UK. My favorite place in the world is in the UK. Cannot slander the UK. Maybe everywhere other than Sunderland, but Sunderland is off limits, alright? And Wembley Stadium. Those are the two places. You can have London. Make fun of London all you want, but the stadium itself, Wembley, I have to love. Joe Biden's the worst, but it's like America. Dude, it's one of those things where it's like you could hate the person in office, but the second something's needed where Americans have to come together, my goodness, do Americans step up to the plate. Uribe. My brain started rotating, but I wanted to see what typical meant. But why you get so mad when you said your top 5 though? I don't know. I was just given the animes I've watched or started watching. I don't have a true top 5 yet because I haven't watched enough anime to gather a full list. But all I know is everyone I've ever talked to about Attack on Titan who loves it says it's a horrible one to watch early on in your anime watching because nothing tops it. It's going to be like your new standard for an anime. Nothing's going to live up to the hype. I only play FIFA with my American team nowadays, so I give the UK a taste every now and then. You should be proud of your country, right? Is it weird when people are like, how do you love that place? Well, here's the thing. The stereotype that I typically hear when it comes to America is the over-the-top patriotic, full of themselves, America is the best country in the world type of stereotype. But when they get into like specifics of stereotypes, what I never understand is they can't pick different regions, right? If I'm in Wisconsin and Oscar, aka Jester's in Texas, the stereotype of an American is going to look completely different, right? We live two completely separate lives. We talk differently. Weather's completely different. Sport culture is completely different. All these different things are completely different. Demographic makeup, all these different things. So it's like anytime I hear an American insult, it's almost too broad. It's not direct enough. Like, I would rather hear someone from the UK make fun of Wisconsin. And one of the best ways I've heard someone make fun of Wisconsin is the Irish people in chat who make fun of how much Wisconsinites drink. Because Wisconsin's the #1 drinking state in the United States. And if you go to Ireland, it's nowhere close. Ireland's clear. But being from Wisconsin, even though I don't really drink myself, every single person from Wisconsin would be convinced they could outdrink an Irishman. And if you think about it, a lot of Irishmen live in the Wisconsin. Tons of immigrants back in the day. Irish immigrants. I don't really drink. He drinks. I drink a lot of water. All right. Hilaire, Benildo, and Awobi. Am I streaming earlier tomorrow? No, tomorrow's a school day. Or tomorrow's a work day. Unless it's already past midnight for you. Saturday, I'll be live before new content. Friday, it's the usual. Nah, I don't know about you guys. I don't like a lot of alcohol. And if I'm going to drink calories, I might as well have it be something I enjoy. Sipping straight bourbon, I absolutely love. I'll have like a light beer if I'm looking for like a low calorie option. But if you're going to have me drink calories, dude, give me like a milkshake or something, man. Make it worth it. That's what a drinker would say. You got me there, man. Royal Blue. I'd rather have an edible. That's another thing, too. The states where certain drugs are legal versus illegal makes up a big difference in the United States as well. You have some states that are considered like the druggy states, and then the other ones where it's not as much. I can tell you as an American, Mumbo does not look like all the drunks in Wisconsin. I look nothing like a drunk in Wisconsin. I have some buddies, though, that are the definition of what a drunk Wisconsinite looks like. Colorado's the best. Colorado, Texas, Washington, California. Never want to live in California, but... last longer, no hangovers. See pretty colors. He's got an icon pack. Are we doing stat reveal for this or a straight open? What do you want to do, buddy? I'm not leaving. All the Californians are going to Texas, though. And Colorado and Utah. And everywhere. Alright, I'll wait for confirmation. Do you want stat reveal, straight open? What are we doing, bud? Yep, and I moved in. How do you like it in Colorado, Alex? Are you more in like a city, like a Denver and stuff, or are you more kind of in the country? I got a couple buddies who moved to Denver. Anywhere that doesn't cost 1.2 mil for 3-2. Whatever suits you. All right. When I straight opened on my account, we got a massive pull. So I'm going to straight open on yours in hopes that we're going to get a massive pull too. Beat Matthias. Be like Ronaldo or someone. It's Sanchez. That's not bad. Brilliant player. But probably not what you're looking for. What's even his price? Yeah, it's mid. It's not an L, but it's not a huge W. Where's Carlos? Has Carlos used Sanchez? He has his 93, doesn't he? Deserve for calling you a typical... Wait, it's his account? Hold on. It's his account? How do you delete someone's club? Nah, I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. I want to see his team, though. Dude. You guys in gold Mendy, man. Looks like a sick card. I really wanted to pack him. Unbelievable. Gold Mendy. I think I'm more insulted at the gold Mendy than the American comments, if I'm being honest. Chat, this is not going to be a roast session. Some of Americans do have class. True. Not many of us. But there's some out there. Toronto's amazing, but the drivers here are crazy. Dude, Chicago drivers, people from Illinois, coming to Wisconsin, my goodness. Like, I wish Trump would have built the wall between Wisconsin and Illinois. My goodness. Those people are just a different breed. My love for Wisconsin and my distaste for Illinois will always be something. Mumbo, Toronto's like known for the worst drivers. If there was a World Cup for worst drivers in the world, Illinois would not only be representing the starting 11 for the United States, they would win back-to-back World Cups. Americans only watch short series. That's not even a true stereotype. I'm new to anime, so I got suggested to watch short to get me into it. But most anime addicts I know talk about how quickly they can watch One Piece or Naruto. So I don't know how that correlates, but if you had more success / fun this year with the lib grind or last year? Oh, this year 100%. This year has been the easiest to create League SBCs. It's been the easiest to constantly do them over and over and over again. Literally anything you pack, you can put back in for the most part. I watched Naruto, and that's not a short series. Very much not. Watch Tacto P. Who's all from the United States here? And if you're from the United States, say what city or state you're from. I'm from Wisconsin. Jester's from Texas. Alex is from Colorado. One of you losers is from Illinois. I think Mauricio is, right? Yeah. He's one of those people. He's one of those. Texas apparently tied New Mexico as worst drivers in America. People watch One Piece for 15 years. America starts watching these type of animes recently. General, where are you from, buddy? Where do you live? Las Vegas? Hey, I was planning on taking a trip to Las Vegas. Not gonna happen this year, though. Sadly. I think this is the most Americans I've ever seen talk in one of my streams. Usually we're extremely outnumbered. It feels nice to have some backup, though. I'll be honest. Not America? Yeah, I kind of got that, buddy. I'm always repping freedom. You're partly Mexican, just to let you know. Just to let me know. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate you coming forward with that information, man. Parents are from Mexico. I was born in the USA, baby. Dude, if I was going to move to a place, I would love to move to Texas for the football scene. That'd be so much fun. Constantly having, like, pickup games to play. There's some stuff in Wisconsin. You see it more, like, Illinois-ish. Like, I think northern Illinois, right? Rockford area, you can see a lot of pickup. You need to, like, search it out in Wisconsin. Madison has some indoor stuff in the winter if you want to put together teams. But I'm slowly assembling, like, a team from people in my apartment complex. Wait. Okay, General, are you still here, buddy? We want to know where you're from, brother. Not America's not going to settle with us. We want to know the country you're from so we can all equally roast you in good faith. You are also welcome, Mumbo. Dude, looking at houses to buy in Wisconsin, the price versus what you get versus Texas makes me want to move right now, man. All right, Hilaire we got to put in. Awobi, we're not going to be able to. Or let's just put them both on a player pick. Might as well. We'll do Hilaire and Awobi. You look like Anthony Smith from UFC. I have no idea who that is, but somehow we look like him and every other person. I don't get it. Because, like, the thing is, when people say I look like someone in FIFA, especially when we look it up, and people are like, yeah, it does, I can make a connection with most of the ones you guys say to me and have it make sense. But where it doesn't make sense is if you pair all these people up next to each other, not me included, none of them look alike. Literally none of them look alike. But somehow I look like every single one of them. Y'all are lucky you guys have gun freedom. Dude, isn't there like... Oscar, isn't there like 6 guns per every person? In the United States? Like the ratio? It's so many, man. I think it's a tall on the loading screen. And that's not even counting the ones coming from Mexico. That's not even counting the ones getting 3D printed. Dude, I swear, a tall's thrown into everything, man. They gotta give a tall a card every single year. Someone broke the bathroom sink. Dude, remember the TikTok trend where it was cool to, like, destroy your school's bathroom by throwing everything and breaking everything? What was that trend again? I can't remember. Who's the center forward with 94 dribbling? But something like 95% of gun violence. Well, it's like none of those statistics make any sense for what people want versus what's like reality. Like, people who want gun control of some sorts, not to get like too political here, I understand the emotions behind it, but like they'll see an AR-15 and be like, we need to ban these, when most gun deaths are pistols, and most pistol deaths are gang violence, and most gang violence is guns not purchased legally. So it's like none of it applies to what you're potentially wanting to stop. Yeah, the devious licks, bro. My goodness. My goodness, devious licks. Okay, let me look up. Has Foot Sheriff tweeted any of these out? Fofana's coming. Another Chelsea center back. Barella's coming. Goretzka's coming. It's Firmino. Roberto Firmino. Malin. Alaba. Atal's coming. Who's the left wing Italian? Roads to the final rewind are also coming to Foot. It'll be to celebrate knockout shocks and comebacks for those competitions. Wait, it's a concept? Hamsik Sanchez. Oh, they could do some cool cards with that. Why are they giving Firmino 94 dribbling? It's FIFA. It's not supposed to be realistic. Fofana's stats are kind of eh. He's like the 5th best potential center back you could have from Chelsea. Rat tall, yeah. Insigne? Insigne would be nice. Wan-Bissaka, yeah. Wan-Bissaka's Italian. Mumbo, England winning the World Cup. Is USA going to be... Mumbo, England winning World Cup in USA is going to be generational? You think... Wait, hold on. You think England's going to win the World Cup in the United States in 4 years? If you look at it like that, then yeah. Remember when we were supposed to get alternate reality Team of Your Icons? Burgess say you've never watched Firmino. Firmino has never had 95 or 94 dribbling in his life. Firmino would have 95 at his tops. It wouldn't be 94 now. Okay, why are we stuck here, man? I'll say that every World Cup. When was England's golden generation? And are they going to pass it at some point? Like, the more invested I get into Sunderland's team, and I'm looking at their like youth development, and I'm learning about like these potential transfers and stuff, I see a lot of young, promising English talent that, if put together correctly, they could have a really good squad after the next World Cup and the Euros after that. What's your take on Mbappe being the GOAT in the future? I think he's already, for what he's achieved in World Cup for his country, puts him in the conversation for GOAT already at his age for what he's accomplished in the sport altogether as well. And he's so young still. Give me soccer LeBron. The LeBron James of soccer, baby. Like, I think one of the things people forget when it comes to Mbappe, yes, he's always been good to a certain extent, but the amount of training this man had, like, you know when people say they're doing Project Mbappe with their kids? Mbappe went to one of those prestigious academies where from a young age, all you do is football in school. Like, they train you to become a footballer at such a young age where it is more likely that you're going to succeed as a footballer than fail. He grew at the perfect time, put on muscle at the perfect time. Still could put on more. But he's literally been like built in a lab to be successful at football. Yeah, scored 4 goals against Argentina in the final. Or was it 3? Because one was a PK. He has a pick with every French legend. I feel like Messi's kind of given up, man. I feel like after the World Cup, Messi's kind of just shut off. Like, one, he has really nothing left to prove. But, like, I wouldn't be passionate playing for PSG. Like, he's kind of just collecting his check at this point and showing up. The one I really feel bad for is Neymar, bro. The amount of running Neymar's done. Usually he's the one that's chilling at PSG. But dude's putting in shifts. I feel like with Mbappe out injured for that period of time, Messi was leaving him out to dry just with all the walking he does. Really no defensive effort for a lot of the game. Which, again, I honestly don't blame him. He's collecting a check at this point, but they build that super team. Shouldn't they want to try to win something? Fred is here. Finally, another person from the UK. We had a US dominant chat for the first time in history. Fred, don't ask Fred his thoughts on America. Dude's gonna lose his damn mind. He's gonna be like, where do I begin? You'll just rant for an hour. Wait, you're getting Qatari owners? When did this become official? Yeah, you can get some digs in if he wants. Here, I'll be right back. I'm going to open this pack. Alright. We'll stream for like another hour or so, boys. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Wait, is it the same owners that own PSG? No shot, is it? How is that even possible? Isn't that a conflict of interest? Let's see the dent in your head from the headphones. I'm good. Apparently, Qatar has lost interest in the PSG project because very little people watch League One. I mean, it makes sense. The gold mine is the Prem, right? I guess I didn't understand the appeal of PSG in the first place. Maybe it's a league that they could have brought more attention to. So, being France as well, being Paris, a lot of room to grow, but I don't know. I feel like doing what like Newcastle's done would have been a far better move. As much as I don't like Newcastle. What's next for Liverpool? Just clearly won't spend as much. Banter era back. Yeah, I watched the Man U game today. I have to watch the highlights again because I must have missed the Fred handball that everyone keeps complaining about. I didn't see it. I saw Fred completely abandon the back post on the goal. I think United looks really good going into game 2. With people they could have back, with people that Barca has out. It's United's game to lose. Rashford was phenomenal, I felt like. I feel like what was better than his goal was his creation from the corner. Like, you could see him put that together from start to finish. Obviously, it's a lucky bounce off of Koundé, but he put it right where he needed to. Yeah. Well, like, realistically, a manager like Ten Hag, now that he's proved himself at United loves him. They'll want them there as long as he can. But, like, realistically, if you're Ten Hag, what do you do after United? Like, realistically, like, you want to build a long-term vision around him if he's willing to stay there. But, like, if he would go elsewhere eventually, like, what do you do? Like, if you're him, are you going to get paid by another club to do a rebuild project as well? I was going to get Kaká on my team, but he really doesn't fit anymore, man. We got too many crazy players on it. It's his first year. Exactly my point. It's his first year already. He's done so much to turn the club around. Then after he's done turning the club around and they continue to win and continue to get better and better, at what point does it become the next step of his career? Do you stay at United and become one of those best managers of all time and try to have Man United be your club for like the rest of your coaching career? Or when they get sick of you and drop you, or if you start doing poorly, do you look elsewhere to try to do a similar thing to another club? Like, realistically, the way he turned United around, the pieces he started putting together, making do with what he had, you could argue he could probably do a similar thing at a lot of other clubs. Yeah, I'm not talking about him leaving like next year or anything. We're talking years from now. I think United will have him stay as long as they keep getting good results. I don't think there'd really be any pressure to let him go. Like, everyone talks from a player point of view. No one really talks from a manager point of view. Because, like, managers have ambitions, too. There's a reason Ten Hag came to United in the first place. And didn't just stay in the Netherlands. The question is, what is that reason for him? And what else does he want to accomplish? If he could win a title with Manchester United, that would be unbelievable. I think top 4 this year is realistic. If they can beat Barcelona, a run for a trophy this year could be likely. They have the cup final too against Newcastle. Like, if they can pick up some sort of hardware and get top 4, I think it's a winning season for him. What I think the problem for Liverpool is, I feel like there's a lot of stuff going wrong at Liverpool. I don't think it's just one thing. I think one of the reasons they started going downhill is someone who, I'll be fair, I haven't watched a crazy ton of Liverpool. I've never really wanted to. But I think one of the most obvious things was getting rid of Mane. I think they lost so much with Mane and thought they could keep it with having Mohamed Salah still there. And Mohamed Salah has just not lived up to what he's been past seasons. Which I don't think it's fair to compare him to his best seasons. I think he's had a drop of performance, but you still see moments of brilliance. The question is, realistically, how do you set up? Spent a lot of money. You got Gakpo now. You got Nunez. How do you want them playing in the system? What is Liverpool's system going to be? How much time do you give them to grow? Because you can't expect to throw them in and then be instant impacts. But how much time do you give them? Then you can work your way back to the midfield. I feel like it's a complete lack of midfield for the most part. And then defense. Everyone talks about Trent's defending. They give him a hard time there, which he can. But I feel like he's expected to more attack than defend. Van Dijk, relatively solid for the most part. But yeah, next window, they definitely need to go for midfield. And then from there, figure out what to do. Hi from Madrid. What's up, buddy? Jude's going to come to Liverpool. He's going to fix the issues. Yeah, I mean, midfield is their issue. That's the thing they need to work on. If they can figure that out, they'll turn it around. But until they have a solid midfield and can consistently score week in, week out from their attack, and they grow in confidence, it's always going to be a struggle. But I'll keep it real. That's 0% of the issue. What did I say that did not agree with what you said? I started from the top and worked backwards. I didn't say Mane was the issue. I said getting rid of Mane was a big piece. They took a gamble and thought they'd be fine with Mohamed Salah, still having him and not having Mane. I feel like he was a huge piece of their team. And then along with the midfield things. I think both of those things can be completely true. So you're saying you disagree with the Mane take. But the midfield one you agree with, right? Midfield, without a doubt, I think we can see is lacking. Well, fair enough. That, again, that's where my lack of watching them would come in then. Do I have a... Here we go. Nunez does the same as what Mane has been doing for the past 2 years. Liverpool needs Casemiro or Conte. Where's Conte going? Do you think it's Klopp's fault? Well, Klopp has, like, was it the 7-year curse? Once he's been at a club, it's like his 7th season. It starts falling apart a little bit. Conte's washed? Is he? Is Conte washed? He's been injured a lot, so I haven't seen him a lot recently. Klopp's done a lot of bad, but he's been given nothing when compared to every other Prem club. Yeah, they missed their transfer targets, that's for sure. Yeah, if you as a manager see all these players getting bought by Prem teams around you, and there's an expectation that you want to spend a certain amount of money and sign certain players, and you can't pick them up, your team's going to suffer because of it. That's for sure. Hey, isn't it crazy, though, how quickly that can happen, though? I honestly think there's a beauty in that. Because there's a lot of pieces that go together to make a good team. But also, too, you got to think about it from a footballing perspective. Managers can quickly get given the blame or be the one that has to fall on the sword when a club's doing poorly. Right? If you build up more credit, it might take a little bit longer, but there's a reason managers get sacked when the team's not performing well. And then usually sometimes another manager will come in and can't turn it around either. And there's things at the club besides just the manager that are going wrong. But that's part of the downside of managers. Whether it's 80% your fault, 70%, 50%, 20%, whatever it is. At the end of the day, you're the one responsible. You still trusting Henderson and Milner? Too loyal? So close to the icon pack. At 45K, need help, bro? Hey, brother, you have all the resources to make you coins. You're looking at it right now. We may or may not have recorded a video and uploaded it today for the exact reason to make you easy coins, buddy. If you want to watch them, that's up to you. Would you be a manager? I feel like how much I love the sport. I would love to be a manager, but I wouldn't want the... I love the idea of being a manager. I don't think I'd want the responsibility of being a manager, though, if that makes sense. I like career mode and football manager because I can go through the process of doing all the things I like like the scouting, trying people out in certain positions, trying to formation, trying to get success with the team, have like a young player perform better than expected, be able to generate a profit. Like all those things from a business model and a football club would be fun. And the idea of being able to like help people reach their peak would be cool. But like all the politics that go in it, all the stuff you kind of have to put on hold, like your life becomes that, whether good or bad, right? You could be doing good for like 5 seasons and 1 poor season writes off the other 5. I don't know if I'd ever want that, but at younger levels, sure, or smaller levels. I don't think I'd ever be a professional coach, but I wouldn't mind coaching on the Sun. Especially like a defensive coach. There's goalkeeper coaches, there's assistant coaches, you have your manager. I would love to be like a defensive coach. Especially at like the high school level. Because usually at the high school level, you have kids who have some sort of talent, want to play at the next level in the United States, but they usually lack either complete size, where you can put them on some sort of weightlifting program for the first time and really have an impact on their trajectory moving forward. You can get them to become more vocal and be kind of the leader on the team. If you can get a hold of someone who has talent in their early years and progress them in terms of being a leader, that's going to make them stand out so much more. Positioning, working with... One of the things people don't talk about, because you usually talk about football at a pro level, one of the things that coaches and players have to deal with at low levels is generally having crap teammates, right? What do you do if you're the star in your team and you have no one around you can rely on? Like, what does that do to your playmaking? What would be a sure pass for someone on a good team where you have someone in on goal that 10 times out of 10 they're going to score, looks completely different than a wide open dude making a run who will never put the ball in the back of the net? Liverpool CEO comments were a joke. Mumbo the Mumbo, I'm going to be in the 12 p.m., 1 p.m. stream finally. I got no school. Hey. If I do progress in coaching, really do want to work in the U.S. Dude, it would be so fun, man. I'm telling you. Not only do players have a ton of opportunity in the growth of the sport here, I feel like coaching, you have a huge opportunity too. Whether at the college level, high school level, youth level, club level, academy level, college level, pro level, semi-pro level, indoor level. There's tons of opportunities. And being a European is going to gain you at least a little bit of respect automatically. MLS is pretty interesting. I have my beef with the MLS. I don't feel like their model's the best for growth for many reasons. I think they have a lot of competition with the Liga MX in terms of just a pure business model and the amount of money in the sport. I think they have a lot of room to grow. But I'm more interested to see a change from the youth level all the way up to college that I am with like the MLS. Like, I think it's pretty clear to see if you play the sport your whole life, right? You're at the best clubs in the area. You play for your high school, you're an academy. You try to play in college. You might be at Division I, which is the highest level in college. Doesn't mean you're going to go pro, right? There's actually a really good likelihood you're not going to go pro. So the question is, in the United States, if someone's spending a crap ton of money, dedicating their whole life to the sport, and they want to be a professional, and they're going through college, is that going to be the best way to get eyes on them? And if so, what's not working well with it that could be improved? But if it's not, what other options do they have? Because like you got to think of it from a UK or European perspective as well. You got a lot of people who go through these youth academies, and by the age of like 16, 17, and 18, they're getting opportunities to play for these teams, right? They're getting loaned out to different clubs. They're getting experience. If you're in the United States at age 14 to 18, you're playing at a high school, right? For one season, and then halfway through the year, you're playing at your local club or your best club in the area, where there might be some college coaches watching you. Those are two completely different realities between someone in Europe versus someone in the United States. By the time you're done with 4 years in college, if you play all 4 years, you're 22, 23 by the time you're out of there. And then you're expected to go pro. To what? The MLS? And most people who get drafted in the MLS don't even play the MLS. They'll go play levels below. Essentially get loaned out too. I've seen so much Division I talent get contracts for like a year for the MLS and just never come back from it. For example, I'm bidding on a lid player and he sells instantly for 1.4. How much should I bid? Less than the buy now. Whatever price you want. Whatever you could win it at. Each card's going to be different, buddy. I don't know. That's the part of the game that frustrates me. Like, I think about myself too. It's not a brag. I'm not trying to flex. If anything, it's the opposite. But like, I feel like I wasn't able to live up to my potential because I didn't know how the process worked. If I could help some kid figure out that process earlier on, that would be a huge thing. When I say process, I mean like get video cameras on you, right? If you're a defender, especially attackers, it's a little different. You can see it in stat lines. But if you're a defender and you're wanting to go to a specific school, let's say you're wanting to play Division I at your favorite school in your state. Okay, realistically, do they need someone in that position? Do they have people who they're already recruiting there? If not, is there a need there? Can you go to an ID camp? Can you email the coach and have them come to your tournaments? All those things I never learned. I would be the kid who shows up at the ID camp, makes the All-Star team. That's like the furthest extent it goes. And helping like kids be able to get better at the emailing and the marketing themselves would be, I feel like, better than coaching. Fucking hell, talking like he was the boy. What about what I said was like full of myself? Was anything I said there full of myself? I feel like that was a pretty stable thought process. If no one knows you exist, how are you supposed to get recruited? I didn't reach my true potential. I never played. Concussions and stopping playing soccer. I never lived up to my potential. Literally, yes. I stopped playing. You're telling me I wouldn't have even progressed a millimeter if I kept playing? Wanted to go to Indiana University for college? My Division I route would have potentially been through Penn State. But I probably would have sat the bench. So I could have potentially said I went D1. But I probably would have never gotten game time. Concussions. I've gotten over 10 concussions. If it wasn't for the injury. Nah, I would have been the American Thiago Silva. For sure. 100%. That's what held me back. For sure. Yeah, I feel like it'd be fun to go to a Big Ten school. I would have loved that personally. I would have loved if I could go to Wisconsin. One of the guys I was talking about when I was saying, seeing a bunch of college kids who had were really good in college, but not really make it at the next level. Quite a few people came through Wisconsin like that, where you go to these camps with them. They would help. Not only would the coach of Wisconsin be there, they'd have all the players kind of helping out in the camp. One of the center backs I worked with, Michael, he was phenomenal. Ended up getting drafted to the Houston Dynamo. Played there for part of the season. Started sitting the bench then. Then he went down a level, got more game time. Still plays, but he hasn't made it back to the MLS. What were y'all playing? Rugby? Dude, football/soccer, whatever you call it, is a very aggressive sport if you're a defender. The amount of 50-50 headers I would go up for. A lot of times I've dived for balls. Putting a lot on the line, man. My worst concussion was the one where I went up for a header. The guy completely stopped moving. I jumped over his shoulders, like flipped over his shoulders, and just hit my skull into the ground, full force. How long will we be streaming for? Probably another 45 minutes or so. Then there's the one where our defender got beat and took the goalkeeper on one-on-one, put it past the goalkeeper, and then he took a shot. I like slid and blocked the ball, and it landed like right in front of me. And I just put my head like onto the ball where the ball's resting on my forehead. I tried to like flick it out. At the same time I'm flicking it out and the ball's on my forehead. He takes a shot directly into the ball, right into my forehead without a protected neck. So like all that energy just goes directly into my head, right into this dent. And my head just gets snapped. Jiggled my brain quite a bit. When's giveaway results be announced? If I do not pack the tradable future stars by the end of the promo, it'll be announced tomorrow on stream. I feel like 10 for a center back was crazy. Well, you get more the more you have. So officially diagnosed, I have probably 4 officially. But the way it works is usually after you get a concussion, there's concussion protocol you have to go through. They make you sit out a certain amount of time, and you're told that it's going to be easier from this point on after you've already been concussed for it to happen again. However, if you're in the process of getting recruited, if you have big tournaments coming up, if you're in the middle of a season, you're not going to want to come out and say, hey, I got a concussion. So I usually would play through concussions. I would do my own protocol. I wouldn't tell my coach. I would take risks. I would maybe not go up for 50-50 headers, but I played through a lot of concussions, and you could, at the time, see kind of the effect it had. But yeah, they're pretty common. I don't know how they're not more common. I feel like it's a pretty normal thing for people to get concussions and be affected by it. I mean, women's football, they have it more than men. It's more common. Usually it's just from headers too. It's not even just like physical contact. Watchback Vidic farewell speech. The stuff I would do for this man. I'm Albanian, so if I'm rating a Serbian, you know he's good. Yeah, dude. It's I don't know how it is in the UK, but it's like a stereotype in the United States. If a woman plays soccer / football, whatever you call it, she has like that knee brace on. At least once a season. I got Adeyemi, great fodder. P.S. I didn't pack him. I'm so excited for the 2026 World Cup. Really hope England don't bottle it and go on to win it in USA too. Hey, if England is getting carried by their young up and coming goalkeeper, named Anthony Patterson, I would be extremely happy with England getting a result in the United States, potentially going on to win the World Cup. The question is, who's gonna win the services of the League One striker? From what, Reims? Isn't he English and American? USA getting bounced out of groups, to be honest? No. With the new format, it's going to be easier to get out of groups. I see them getting torched in round of 16, no matter who they get for the most part, or whatever the round would be now. Because aren't they changing the format? Aren't they making it 3 per group, and the top 2 get out versus 4? Got to remember, too, the United States is going to be better than they were this World Cup. There's a lot of good things the United States did this World Cup, but they had so much room to improve in so many things they sucked at. Scoring was one of them, and attacking was one of them. They're going to grow so much in 4 years, but I think a lot of countries are going to as well. Random Plisic's going to carry. There are a ton of names you don't even know yet that are going to be potential like future stars and stuff too. Popping their way up. If he wants a free 90 minutes every match, you should choose... Well, if you're thinking about your potential future, right? If you're killing it in League One and you're not getting chances with England, you're not even making the national team, and you know the United States needs a striker, a consistent striker, playing in the top 5 leagues who can show they can put the ball in the net, I would feel like that would be the easiest road in the world. But who knows? Not this United States team talk. They act like they'll turn into... I never said we're going to turn into Prime Brazil, buddy. Holy. It is not a hot take to say, no matter how good the United States was now, having one of the youngest teams in the World Cup, they would most likely be better than where they currently are in 4 years. I don't think that's a hot take. I didn't say they're winning the World Cup. I literally said they're going to get torched in the round of 16, or whatever it would still be. That's about it. If anything, I gave more praise to England. That's why are you not listening? Fred, I literally said that. The words out of my mouth is, but no matter how much the United States grows, I would be convinced that almost every other country would grow even more by that time. Go back to the stream. Listen to the words. I said, I'm agreeing with you, brother. And you're trying to use it as an insult. I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing with you. No, actually, you're agreeing with me because I said it first. I appreciate you backing my point. Thank you so much, buddy. It's nice to know you have common sense. I can't wait to see Colombia in the next World Cup. Colombia's got those Libertadores players going crazy. Do the Eredivisie pack for the tradable pack. I got the Vinny Jr. Nice. Congrats, man. Thing I hate about USA World Cup is 2 a.m. games. Oh, don't even talk about times, man. Jeez. You know how stressful it is having a long week at work and just wanting to relax on the weekends, but having to wake up at like 5:30 in the morning to watch your favorite teams compete in Europe? England fans are just scared. U.S. men's national team is growing and could catch up one day. It's not even that. It's the lack of respect across the board that UK people who talk about football have for the United States. And it's the selective hearing they have when they hear Americans talk about it. Like, if you are the United States, you know how crap our national team has been for a long time. And when we're finally starting to see progress in it in a positive direction, and we're happy about it, they're going to talk about it as we think they're going to win the World Cup. We have the best team in the world. And not give us any credit whatsoever. They'll say it's average at best. They'll say it's this. They'll say it's that. And no matter what, they're going to give you crap. United States could get to the World Cup final and lose. And be like, oh, look at all the Americans who actually thought they'd win the World Cup. Not once would Fred ever say, hey, in my wildest dreams, I never imagined the United States would make it this far. And what's crazier is the purchase of Jedi Williams to replace Luke Shaw, the most overrated left back that in United history, has now become the club captain and has carried Manchester United to win in every cup there is in England. I love him so much. I can't imagine there was ever a time where I ever talked about him badly. As he does a backflip, as he passes Rashford for the game-winning goal to beat City to win the league. First world problems, the tragedy of having to wake up at 5 a.m. to watch your favorite sport. Oh no, don't get me wrong. I love it, Carlos. There's a beauty in it. But I am half asleep sometimes, I'll admit. Or like I'll sometimes sleep through the half, not even realizing I did. And wake up like I'm almost late to work sort of thing. And you turn it on and you hope to see a score. And nothing's happened. Dude, I hope United signs Americans moving forward. I truly hope you guys do. I want to see what happens if an American plays for United. The type of response Fred would have. If we sign an American that's not Musa, I'm swapping clubs. Hot take, Mumbo. Every USA player is only rated by Americans. Okay. I think there's an issue here with that statement. And I think the issue is the complete disrespect that sentence has for European football outside of the top flight England teams. Do you know how many Americans get opportunities to go play in Germany or Spain and are absolutely loved and adored, or get tons of playing time by their clubs and would rate them pretty well? You said hot take? It's not true though. Like, your sentence is just factually incorrect. Not only are they rated, they're extremely hyped if European clubs want to take a chance and buy these American players. Right? Would that be the opposite of what you're saying? I could see the top level ones. If you're looking at the top United States players who are playing at some of the best clubs or playing at their levels, the hype for them. Sure, I could see that. But as a whole, the amount of Americans playing all over Europe, ton of them coming from the MLS or coming out of college or having very little experience overseas, taking a chance on them, seeing what they've done so far and say, hey, we want to sign this American. We feel like he'd fit really well into the system. Playing minutes in the French third tier? It's not the French third tier. You know how many Americans play in the Bundesliga right now? Oh my gosh. Not to like use FIFA as an example. But if I went through, let's do something real quick. Let's go to concept squads. Let's do the United States. Just from a FIFA standpoint, how many players in FIFA are playing in top leagues? So if we go to the Prem, you have your standard people you know about, right? You have your up-and-comings, so on and so forth. Got Richards, Ream, yada yada. Go to the championship, there's some more. I don't rate a lot of the Americans in the championship. A lot of the Americans in the championship can't play at the next level. they're essentially done after the championship, or they aren't going to be able to play in the Prem. A lot of them. Some of them might. League One, you have some. Bundesliga, though. There's always tons moving around. Bunch of youngsters. Aronson, this is Brendan's brother. Just made the move from the MLS to Bundesliga again. He has a bright future. I can't win! I can't win! So many! I can't win! I give up. I give up. My man is Jude, for example, wanted by Madrid, wanted by every top team, but a top talent in the U.S. was brought by Leeds. Overrated is what I meant. Okay. Okay. I will end with this. I will just say you guys are the correct. You guys are superior with your football knowledge. You can twist my words all you want, make your sentences correct. All I will say is I am shocked, surprised, and happy with the amount of Americans that are making money as a full-time job playing football overseas. And each year it seems more and more are having that dream become a reality. When I was a child growing up watching them play, or watching people from the United States, that was never something that was possible. Now it's becoming the normal thing. That's the crazy thing. Imagine 5 to 10 years from now, how much better that could be. It's no longer crazy that an American is going to a European top 5 league. The question is, what are they going to do after that now? There's multiple Tunisian players in the top 5 leagues. They ain't winning the World Cup. First of all, that is amazing that there's a ton of Tunisian players in the top 5 leagues. That's awesome. And hopefully it grows their national team. But when did I say the United States men's team were going to win the World Cup? I've not made that claim. I said they are going to be better, have a better team this next World Cup than the one they have now. I don't think that's a bold take. I think you're just trying to piss me off now as a joke and for fun. I don't think you believe the words you're saying now. Said it multiple times, buddy. The only time I think I ever said it was a joke. I think it was you or another mod who asked me who's going to win the World Cup first, England or the United States. Yeah, like, talk about it from a lack of love. You guys give American shit for calling it soccer, but think about how many people are starting to love the sport or learning about it for the first time and are doing research on it. Shit, the amount of TikTokers I've seen that literally from the World Cup started learning about it and have gone through like the past 10 seasons of the Prem, Serie A, Bundesliga, La Liga, and have started watching all these different players, all these different teams, trying to learn about the sport. You can't knock them for that. That's an insane passion. Can we agree Pulisic is insanely overrated? Yes. In the sense of how people talk about him being like the GOAT of all time. He's the LeBron James of soccer. Yes. He's never going to live up to that. I 100% agree. These dudes have no idea how exciting it is for us Mexicans and Americans having to play on their big leagues. Dude, the amount of times, like, I don't know the equivalent of in Europe, but like the rivalry that Mexico and the United States has, I love how it's changed over the years. It used to be a thing where Mexico was the superior team, and it'd be almost impossible for the United States to win. Then it became a thing where they both had what appeared to be somewhat of a golden generation or some good talent on the squads. Really competitive. It would go back and forth. Now it's getting to a point where a lot of those Mexican players are retiring. There's a lot of young ones coming up that have to choose whether or not they're going to play for the U.S. or go for Mexico. That could potentially determine the future between the two countries. But the rivalry is still there, and it's getting better and better the more progression both countries are making in the sport. Liga MX, I feel like, is doing fantastic with the revenue and the amount of eyes on them. I think the MLS has a lot to learn from the Liga MX as well. But the amount of people who end their careers in Liga MX and end their careers in MLS is no longer becoming just ending your career. You have a lot of people in Liga MX who are getting opportunities to go play in Europe then. Same with the MLS. It's a beautiful thing. It's a North American thing, I think, because the same's with Canada. Remember, Canada was ever considered. Like, I would have never in a million years thought Canada could be good at football. Now look how good they are. It's a beautiful thing to see. Canada placed first in qualification. Pulisic is handling the pressure pretty well. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think Pulisic's one of those people where, again, I think you have a lot of Americans that are extremely happy to see an American go to Europe and perform at the top stages, right? See an American hold the trophy for winning the Champions League. That's a really cool thing. But at the same time, you can't really live up to that hype if you expect to go past that. Like, I don't think you're going to see Pulisic hold up winning the league now. At least he's not going to be able to do it at Chelsea. Might be able to open my icon pack in like 10 minutes. Okay. Canada was the best team in these last 4 years. Sadly, the World Cup was horrible. Yeah, it was difficult. See, like, I gotta respect Fred. I love Fred for that reason. Fred knows he can't have an intellectual conversation about American footballers. He has to stereotype. He has to make statements that are just factually incorrect. And at that point, I know he doesn't have a point anymore. He's just going to try to counter anything you say. I could say that Manchester United is the best team in Europe, and he would come up with a million reasons why they're not, even though he loves them. Because they're shit. Exactly, United shit. But he still loves them. Thank you, Fred, for proving my point. This is a squad. His taste in football is questionable. Full first owner, by the way. I think I'm going to try as best as I can to keep it full first owner moving forward. You make it out like I don't like American players. I've said Musa, Adams, and Aronson are good. No, I know you think they're good. But I also think you spend a lot of time shitting on Americans, so it could be conveyed that you have a distaste for them. To the point where if one joined your club that wasn't Musa, you would not support your club anymore, was what you said in chat. Yeah, we can do whatever you want, buddy. Stat would probably be better on my end. I know you were joking, but still. I would consider if that Jedi twat joined, though. Alright, send the share play whenever you're ready, buddy. After you do that, we'll probably end the stream. That'll be my guess. But nah, realistically, I know we kind of stopped talking about this, but let me say one last thing. My realistic goals when it comes to the United States, whether from an MLS level, a culture level, a national team level, all those different aspects when it comes to football in the United States. I want to continue to see it grow. I want to see the MLS get better and better. I want it to get more funding. I want it to attract better talent. I want the United States national team to get better as well. I want the whole youth development system of how people get scouted, how people try to play at the next level, and how they eventually try to go pro. I want all that to get better for years to come. Nah, I won't judge your coin balance, buddy. You had the conversation, don't shut up about it. Fine, I'm done. I'm officially done talking about American football. USA winning the Copa in the World Cup? I can't comment. I've officially stopped talking. You have 1,000 plus positions and 400 plus shadows. The time to sell, Mumbo? Position modifiers, I'd say. Shadows. What are they? 1,000 in the hour? I got up to 4K shadows and I'm pushing to 5K. I'm trying to pick them up under 1,000. I was selling them at 1,200 the other day. Sold a couple hundred and then picked up a bunch more for like 850, 900. I'm just kind of doing that over the course of a week. Slowly trying to get more each week and then eventually start trading and investing heavy with them to move kind of the prices of them upward. Mumbo is the GOAT. Thank you, buddy. Star reveal, please. Yes, sir. So, the way we usually do this, I'm going to go to the pack. Let me know when you're ready, G. I'm going to have the thing up on my screen, but if you're looking at your screen, you're going to see it. So, make sure your monitor's not on for your console or you're looking away from it. Once you give the okay, I'll hit record and we'll go. Tim Ream was a pleasant surprise of how good he's been for Fulham at his age. Like for a while, he wasn't even considered for the national team either. Like as weird as that sounds, he almost didn't make it because he just never got love and wasn't in rotations. He's done pleasantly well. All right, he's turned off his screen. He is ready. Shame he's about to get his pension. All right, we're doing a stat reveal. What 89 plus Prime World Cup icon is he going to get? Hopefully it's someone good. Hopefully we don't end on a crap one. Okay. We are on stats. Let's get it. All right. Physical. It is not a goalkeeper. That's a W. Defended. Ooh, he's got good defending. Dribbling. Good reactions. Passing. 97 free kick accuracy. Oh no. It's a center back. It's Coleman, isn't it? Yep. At least it's not Dempsey. Thank you, buddy. That hurt. That was very hard to watch, man. I'm sorry. All that grinding you did. Got yourself low on coins. Alright, let's finish off this league SBC. Last chance at a jumbo gold on stream. So maybe he would play pretty well in game, I feel like. It's just you don't go in hoping to get Coleman. No one's like, you know what? I've done all this grinding, I've spent all these coins. I'd really appreciate a Coleman right now. If you did, I would question your sanity. Good snipe. Let's go. E6 Martinez. Argentina is the best CDM in the game. He's good. Just no one you want to see. I've played him as CM other years. We've started trying out, you know how we normally have, Militao at right back. I've started moving him to defensive mid in game too, and he plays pretty well. Super quick. So if you guys had to guess, I haven't really been keeping count. Would you say we've probably gone through like 5 or 6 times through League SBCs on stream today? Probably at least 6 maybe. You think you're Pep, don't you? Yeah, definitely. Enzo should have waited a year and went somewhere else, struggling in Chelsea. Right now as the DM. Anyways, what I was going to say is, if we've gone through at least, let's say we've gone through at least 5 times, which I think we have. I think we've done 5 or 6 run-throughs. It's crazy to me how, once we sell on our gold libs that we had bids on, that are still listed, the players we threw up too, we're essentially going to be probably pretty close to break even, with not really a lot of trading. Just kind of opening packs nonstop. Which makes me think what would happen if I fully committed just to opening packs. Time to go on Twitter. It's news about Qatar and United. Bow. Bow for 600 on bid. 750 within the hour. If you want the easiest card in the world to win. Yo, I have a question. How would I do skill moves with players? Because in my screen, I see circle. In the circle, there is an R. Do you know what that button would be on Xbox? Ref Soccer. I would, if you're trying to learn skill moves in FIFA, buddy, I would recommend watching a YouTube video. There's a lot of good tutorials out there for beginners showing them how to kind of do that stuff. That's going to be a lot more helpful than anything I can really say here because it's going to show you as well. Do you guys have any good channels you'd recommend him look at? Right stick is used for skill moves and stuff. But if you don't know how to skill move in general, again, a video is going to help you learn that a lot more than just like... Because there's tons of skill moves. There's different things people do with them. Aussie FIFA is good. Got a premium deer. Chelsea got a fill-in. When it pop, he might flop, but now you have World Cup winner and stock prices stable. Football is business now too. True. That's like one of the things that sucks, but also doesn't suck is like the business side of the football. When it goes well, it's really nice to see, right? A club generate a lot of profit, buy players at a certain price, end up selling them for way more because they took the risk on the investment. The investment ended up paying off. But then when you see kind of the ugly parts of that, where you see people get bought for really high prices, they don't live up to the hype, or you see clubs spend way more than you feel like they should. You're just in the skill game section? Okay. Sir, I think you'd get on well with Aussie FIFA. He seems similar character to you. Likes Jim. He likes more hype music. Hate to be a fan of Ajax and Benfica, man. Star player sold within a year. It must be hard. Like... We have some Liga NOS supporters in chat. I don't know if anyone's here now. We have them in the community, that's for sure. Yeah, it would be so difficult, man, to have a player you're really set on and seeing them go after like a year. Because the rest of the world starts seeing what you saw a year prior. So I said Pulisic handling the pressure very, very well. I promise I won't talk about it anymore, but I think, in my head, I think Pulisic has done what has been expected for him at Chelsea. You can talk about American hype, what Americans consider him, yada yada. I think he's lived up to what his worth has been so far. Do I think he could do more? Absolutely. But he comes back from injury. Hopefully he does. Because the thing is, whenever I press the right stick, it just opens the menu. Opens the menu. Expected from the board of directors. Dude, can we talk about our fodder situation? So if it comes out tomorrow, if we get the, I think we get it back tomorrow, don't we? He's American shirt sales, media coverage, yeah. An American owner loves an American player who sells stuff, for sure. Right? This comes back tomorrow, correct? The 89 plus. Look at what we got in the past 24 hours. Lewa, Ederson, Kimmich, Kane, Ruben, Luka, Marquinhos, Muller, Mainan, Mendy. That's beautiful, man. we still got all these to sell. Oh, yeah. We're looking good coin-wise. I think that's basically break even. How'd you get all those high-rated players? Most of them were from League SBCs. Some of them were from League SBC packs open, put into player picks, or put in the 82+ pick. I'm confused on what menu is popping up when you do right stick. I'm trying to figure out what that would look like. Wait, when you say right stick, the only menu I think of is R2, but that's not stick. It's R2 brings up the EA list or whatever that is. It does not do the skill move. I would go to your controller settings and see if it's on something weird. You might have to just reset it. $21. Can you do something for me? Reckon Plistic had a lot of pull when the director who bought Chelsea made the decision. The menu that's... Oh! So if you're getting a menu that says retry, quit, or continue, you're probably failing the skill game. I would go to like the open shoot around or whatever that is and try to do skill moves and stuff there. If you're doing a training and you're going like, let's say outside of the cones or whatever, or you're not doing what it wants you to do, it's going to fail you. That's probably why it keeps popping up. Like if you go to training center, wait, I don't even know what. Open training event shooting. Where's the... Open training. Wait, how the hell? What? Where did I go for just the shoot around? Bro's gonna stay up all night to save his 50? Nah, I've kind of given up hope. Practice arena, there we go. So we have Mbappe selected. So if you go to like practice arena, you can start doing like skill moves and stuff in here to learn about them. Ref, what do you play on, buddy? Are you Xbox or are you on PC with an Xbox controller? Wasn't that you? PC with Xbox, yeah, it's probably some weird thing with a controller on there, I would say. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the stream. If you guys did enjoy, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. We will be back for a big pack opening tomorrow. We're going to pack one of those special cards.